Reading Skills. Topic 1, Verbal Reasoning Section. Welcome to Section 4 of our Reading Skills series. In this topic, we will be discussing the Verbal Reasoning section. The Verbal Reasoning section is designed to measure your ability to analyze and evaluate written material. You will be presented with a passage or a set of passages, followed by a series of questions that require you to draw conclusions, identify assumptions, and make inferences. To succeed in the verbal reasoning section, it's important to read the passage carefully, identify the main idea, and pay attention to details. When answering the questions, eliminate any answer choices that are clearly incorrect and focus on the ones that are most likely to be correct. It's also important to manage your time wisely, as you will have a limited amount of time to complete the section. With practice and preparation, you can master the verbal reasoning section and improve your overall score on the exam. Topic 1, Strategies for Reading Comprehension and Critical Reasoning. Section 4 of our Reading Skills video series. In this topic, we will discuss strategies for improving reading comprehension and critical reasoning. Effective reading comprehension and critical reasoning skills are essential for success in academic and professional settings. Without further ado, let's dive into some strategies that can help you improve your reading comprehension and critical reasoning. Strategy 1, Previewing. Before reading a text, take a few minutes to preview it. This means skimming through the headings, subheadings, and the first and last paragraphs of the text. Previewing helps you get a sense of the overall structure and main ideas of the text, making it easier to understand the details when you start reading. Strategy 2, Annotating. Annotating while you read can help you remember important details and concepts. Use a pencil to underline keywords and phrases, circle unfamiliar words, and write notes in the margins. This not only helps you stay engaged with the text but also serves as a valuable reference when you need to review the material later. Strategy 3, Asking questions. Asking questions as you read can help you think critically about the text. As you read, ask yourself questions such as, what is the main idea? What evidence does the author provide to support their argument, and what assumptions are being made? This helps you stay actively engaged with the material and helps you understand it more deeply. Strategy 4, Summarizing. Summarizing what you have read is a great way to solidify your understanding of the material. After you finish reading a section, take a few minutes to write a summary of the main ideas and arguments. This helps you retain the information and gives you a useful reference when you need to review the material. Strategy 5, Making connections. Making connections between the text and your prior knowledge can help you understand the material more deeply. Look for ways to relate what you're reading to your own experiences, other texts you've read, or current events. This not only helps you remember the material but also helps you think critically about its relevance and implications. Topic 3, Practice exercises and sample questions. In this topic, we will provide you with some tips and tricks on how to approach practice exercises and sample questions to improve your reading skills. Let's get started. Tip number 1, read the instructions carefully. The first tip is to read the instructions carefully. It is important to understand what is being asked of you before you start answering the questions. Look out for keywords like explain, summarize, infer, or evaluate. This will give you an idea of the type of answer you need to provide. Tip number 2, skim the text. The second tip is to skim the text. Skimming is a quick reading technique that involves reading through the text quickly to get an overall idea of what it's about. This will help you to answer questions that require you to have a general understanding of the text. Tip number 3, read the text in detail. The third tip is to read the text in detail. When answering questions that require you to have a more detailed understanding of the text, it is important to read it carefully. Take note of any unfamiliar words or concepts and try to understand their meanings. Tip number 4, take notes. The fourth tip is to take notes. This will help you to remember important details and key points of the text. Use abbreviations or symbols to save time and to make it easier for you to go back and review your notes later. Tip number 5, practice with sample questions. The fifth tip is to practice with sample questions. Look for sample questions that are similar to those that you will be asked in your exam. This will help you to familiarize yourself with the type of questions that you can expect and to identify any areas where you need to improve. Conclusion: improving your reading skills takes time and practice. By following these tips, you will be able to approach practice exercises and sample questions with more confidence and improve your overall reading skills. Thank you for watching and good luck with your studies. Like, share, and subscribe to Study Metro for more awesome content.